Y'all ready to do some makeup? Let's go!
And there's no aspect, no facet, no moment of life that can't be improved with pizza. Thank you.
Let me tell y'all something. There is nothing like having my brows on, okay? Whole mood changes when I have my brows on. Yes! Give this video a thumbs up if your mood changes when you got your brows on, because my mood changes when I got my brows on. Good brows set the tone for good makeup, okay? Especially if they're the first thing you do when you're putting on your makeup. Today, the look I'm going to be doing is an old look that I did a long time ago. I'm thinking this is like 3 to 4 years old, this picture. I think I'll just insert it in the video. So this is what it looks like. Basically, it's just a cat eye, gold cat eye with a little bit of purple smoke, you know what I'm saying? And I figured I would go ahead and recreate this look because something in me tells me that my style is definitely not the same as this anymore. So I already did my brows, and this is gonna be an eyeshadow tutorial. So what that means is I'm gonna show you how I did my eyes and nothing else. I'll show you my lip or whatever, but as far as my face goes, I'm not gonna film that. And if you like these kind of videos where I only show you the eye looks and not the rest, give me a big old thumbs up. If you'd rather see longer videos, leave a comment down below and let me know. Okay, so the first eyeshadow that I'm going to start with is Saddle, and this is one of my favorite transition eyeshadow shades. It's just a really nice neutral light brown, so it is perfect as a transition for just about any eyeshadow look, especially if you like warm eyeshadows. And I'm going to sweep this in my crease and close to my brow bone kind of sort of. And what that's going to do for me, like I said before, is be my transition. Okay, so the next eyeshadow that I'm going to use is also a matte eyeshadow, and this is called Red Brick from MAC. I'm going to be putting this eyeshadow in my crease as well and blowing it out far enough for it to be blended into an eyeshadow I'm going to lay on top of it. Yeah. And I'm going to go ahead and blend this out towards the tail of my brow and my brow bone. I am going to be layering a yellow eyeshadow on top of this later, but I still want to make sure that this is blended out so that when I do layer the yellow eyeshadow, everything comes together really seamlessly and they transition into each other without any stops or harsh lines. So beautiful! Another thing that I like about this shadow is that it's buildable. So if you're someone who likes for your pigmentation to be really high and you like for your eyeshadows to be true to color, this is a good one to have because it looks exactly like it looks in the pan on your eye. You really want to blow this orange out too because you want to be able to see it later on when I cut my crease. Low-key, this right here is a look with this orange. And if you don't have an orange eyeshadow, you can also use an orange blush too. Just an FYI. Okay, so right on top of that, I'm going to take Chrome Yellow from MAC, and I'm pretty much just going to pack it right on top of that orange, just like this. Now, if you're not someone who is too good at blending just yet, I would suggest starting lightly. You don't have to pack it on like I do, but I'm blending it right into the orange, which is why I just packed it on like that. But if you're not confident in your blending skills, just start lightly and start lightly and build the orange, build the yellow up. Start lightly and build the yellow up to your desired opacity, depending on how pigmented your yellow is. This yellow is not that pigmented, which is okay because I don't really want it to be bold, at least not as bold as the orange or the other colors. I kind of just want a nice tint of yellow. In this look, I have purple eyeshadow in my crease, and I'm not sure if I did this when I made the look, but I'm going to put brown down before the purple just so that my eyeshadow doesn't get muddy. So I'm going to take the eyeshadow called EMBARK, and this is a MAC eyeshadow. It's also matte. It's just a really cool toned brown. It almost has a tint of red to it, and that makes it look purplish. So I'm gonna put that in my crease and blend it out in a cat-like shape. So out towards my brow bone, into my crease, but not all the way into my inner corner. Okay, so now that I've got this in my crease, I am going to gently blend this out around the edges. I don't want this taking over the orange at all. So I am gently blurring these edges out. And I'm going to take my blending brush that I used for the orange eyeshadow and further blend out the brown. Because I really don't want this to be harsh or take over all of the additional work I've already done. Don't forget to check your angles whenever you're blending. And by angles, I mean the front of your face, the side, like that. Because sometimes there are spots and patchiness that the eye cannot see from head on. Especially if your eyeshadow is drawn all the way out like mine. Anyway, so keep blending, sis. Okay, so I'm gonna take this eyeshadow from INGLOT. It is called Pearl 446. It's from their Freedom System. And I'm gonna put that right on top of where I put all the brown. I'm gonna take this brush I used a second ago and soften the edges. And I'm being really careful so as not to allow the purple to overshadow the orange or the yellow. But I still want this to be as blended as possible, okay? I'm gonna take my blending brush with the orange and I'm going to pack it on top of the purple like this and then sweep it out. And that's gonna give me that smooth transition that I want without having the muddy overshadowing effect. So I'm gonna take this pigment from MAC. It's called Dusty Desire. You know, for girls like me, that's dusty. No, I'm just kidding, I'm not dusty. I'm never dusty. And it's a really beautiful, dark, metallic purple. And I'm just gonna put it, ooh, ooh. Oh yeah. That is so pretty. So pretty. And that's really gonna give me all the depth that I want and need on this outer corner of my eye. So cute. And of course, I'm gonna blend this out. Like, y'all should know by now, it's non-negotiable. Only thing that's not blended around here is cut creases. I'm gonna switch back to this brush. Yo, I wasn't recording the whole time. So I already did this eye. I'm basically gonna put the gold on and have a slant right here. That way I can blend the purple into the gold, and I'm also gonna add a little bit of black later. So I'm gonna add this gold from my Morphe 35R palette all across my lid. I can't believe I wasn't recording, but that's my fault. So to create that slant, I'm gonna come up towards the outer third of the cut crease. And I'm just creating a slant, just like that. I also want to make sure that they're fairly even when I blend them out. This eyeshadow, by the way, from the Morphe 35R palette is really, really creamy and buildable. I like it a lot. I'm not struggling to apply it at all, even with this old cheap brush. Yes. So I wanted to add another gold, and the gold is this one right here. My sister gave me this. I have no idea where it came from or the name of it. I'm so sorry. But this is just a cool toned gold. And I'm just going to put it right here in my inner corner. Because they're both gold and this one is cool toned and the other one is yellow, this one is kind of going to act as a highlight and give me a nice brightening effect. which never hurts, sis. Just like that. And that just makes it a little bit more dimensional too. If you're not someone who wants to have, you know, flat colors on your eye. Moving on. I'm going to take the brush I was using earlier and I am going to sweep it across the gold. Now this brush is what I was using to pack on the purple shade. And the reason why I'm sweeping it across the gold is to just break up that line a little bit between the gold and the purple. Then what I'm going to do is take the gold and sweep it across the purple. So like I said earlier, just a little bit of tit for tat, a little bit of back and forth, and it'll create a really beautiful gradient. So we're blending, we're blending, we're blending. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of blending. So just blend until you're satisfied. That's all I can say.
So beautiful, so beautiful.
Okay, so in this look, I did have eyeliner, and it was a really pretty wing. So I'm gonna take my Kat Von D liquid liner pan in Trooper Black. This is really good if you're a beginner and you want to have a really good amount of control over your liquid liner whenever you're doing it, or even just regular liner, not even a wing. This is a great pen. So I'm gonna come up over yonder. The thing about this pen though is it tickles me, and so I'd be wanting to laugh whenever I do it. And I'm just gonna, ooh crap. Oh, glad I'm in a good mood. Okay, so I'm just going to lay the brush flat on my eye and drag it across my lid. Yeah, that was a fail, sis. It's very cat-like. I kind of want it to be a little bit more shapely. Oh, yeah, sis. You see that? She thick though. That wing is thick. Okay, I'm gonna do the other one. Okay, so now that the liner is on, I'm just gonna clean up the side of my eye because that's how it looked in the picture. So see, that's the difference. So I'm going to do my face and my other eye, of course, and I will be right back. For my lashes, I decided to wear my REINE Royal Gianna lashes. These are really, really fluffy and beautiful, and there's just enough space in between each section of lashes to be able to see some of my eyeshadow work. There is just something so beautiful about lashes. I am going to apply the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara to complete this look. And then I'm going to put on some gloss because why not? For my gloss, I'm going to put on Gal on the Moon. This gloss is so cute. When I got this, I wore it like every day. Y'all, my mustache. She's making a guest appearance, y'all. Real hairy, and this matte foundation is not helping.
It might be a little extra for you, but it's not extra for me.
Oh, ow, ow.
Oh yeah.
This is the final look. I think I did a pretty good job of recreating my own look. Y'all tell me what you think. What you think? You think I did a good job or not? I think I did a good job. And it's really cool to go back in time, as it were, to kind of see like what my style of makeup was back then versus how it is now. And even though I'm replicating my own look, there are major differences that I can appreciate. It's cool to see the growth too. You always want to grow when you're learning how to do anything, and so I'm just really happy to see that there is a difference in my makeup and that I've learned new skills. So yes, if you like videos like this, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to share the video with your Facebook, your Twitter, your Google account. Does anybody use that? I don't think anybody uses that, but share it anyway, sis. Send it in a text to your mama, your sister, your cousin, your brother, because he needs to watch too, so his girlfriend can know how to look fly, you know. We all need help. And don't forget to subscribe. And I will see y'all, or you'll see me in the next video. So watch the next video. Watch the next video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, even though you were supposed to, you should subscribe right here. Okay, bye.